Dear students, today we will discuss about language group in review ribbon, and more specifically we will follow and we will learn these two subtopics, translation into other languages and the language button available in this group. So let's start the practical. So I have opened the same document on which we were working previously, and we are on the review ribbon and we are working in the language group. So in language group there are two possibilities. One is called translate and another is called language. So if you want to translate any of your words or sentences from one language to another language, so you need to go on to this option and you should be online, and then you can select different options from here. For example, you can translate your document using an online translation service like Google Translator or some other services which are available online. So you need to be online for this, and then you can select some text from here, and then there is a mini translator which is available. So you can just select text from here, go here, and click on this and be online. Then it would guide you that how you can translate your selected text. So the next thing which is very important for you to learn is that the language button available in this group. So what it is doing, it has two very important options. One is called set proofing language and another is called language preferences. So if you select on set proofing language, it is asking you that which language you want to select for your document. So at the moment you are seeing that English from United States version has been selected. So this means your spelling and grammar kind of buttons or options will be checking the language of your document based on the English United States. However, if you want any different flavor of language, then you can go downward and can see that what other languages are available. So for example, you can see that there are many different languages which you can select, and there are different English flavors as well. So for example, there are small differences between English Australia flavor, English Brazil flavor, English Canada flavor. So if you select on these, so these would give you the required, these would help you to check your spelling and grammar based on this particular flavor. So for more information, you can get online yourself and see that what are major differences between different English flavors. So then you can also select other languages from here. So sometime it happened to me that I have written something very wrong here. For example, I have written here like this. So here the language was not English. So I have, for example, selected Albanian or something like this. And in Albanian, maybe this is the right word. So it will not tell me that whether it's correct or wrong. So you need to set your language properly in the United States or based on your requirements. The next thing is language preferences. So if you select on it, you have number of options available over here. So for example, most important things are like in the proofing, what kind of things you want to ignore and what kind of things you want to include. So for example, in proofing you can see that we have checked in the ignore words in uppercase. So this means if you write anything in uppercase, that will not be checked against the language. So it happens that we normally write things in uppercase based on their some abbreviations or some important words. Like if I go over here and write here, for example, so this PIA should be written PIA. So now it will not be checked in the language. Otherwise, it might give you some errors, some of the words which are not known to the words. For example, some other things like view, it knows view. For example, we say cust. So cust is a university, but it is telling that I do not know. So if you write it on in the upper letters, it will not say you anything wrong, because this capital letters have been ignored over here, right, in the proofing. So you can select your options, whatever you want, whatever you want to correct, whatever you want to leave to the Microsoft Word, and whatever you want to correct by yourself. So you have number of things like what to display, whether we need such special characters available or not, or how to save language. There are some advanced options. So I leave it up to you to further explore this thing, that how can we play with the language option available in the language group. So let's conclude today's topic. We have discussed the language group, and within the language we have somehow discussed about translate and language group, and what are different options available to set your preferred language, and how can you change the preferences in the language, and what things you want to ignore, and what things you want to include while checking. So the next time we will come back to you with further options available in Microsoft Word.